guys, this is Reckles with WTBGold, and today we're talking about an infinite farm for corrupted mementos and coalescing visions. So Method did an absolutely fantastic guide on horrific visions. I'll go ahead and link that down below, but there's one thing that they missed, and it's the best coalescing vision and corrupted memento farm. So if you've been living under a rock, the goal of the game is to get the best gear, and in 8.3 that gear has really powerful secondary effects, but it comes with corruption, which does really bad stuff. However, you can negate that corruption by upgrading your legendary cloak through horrific visions, and these cost 10,000 coalescing visions in order to enter. Now, normally you get coalescing visions by doing the PvE stuff, the assaults, the daily vision quest, and clicking on chests and killing rares, things like that. The longer you last in horrific visions, the better. And besides upgrading your cloak, the way you do that is through horrific vision talents that you get through the Titanic Research Archive by Mother. To put points into these talents, it costs corrupted mementos, and you only get these through the horrific visions themselves, but then also visions of N'Zoth. And just to give you a ballpark so you know how many corrupted mementos we're talking about, if you just kill the first boss of a horrific vision, you'll get 100, and if you do a full clear while wearing a mask that gives 20% extra mementos, you'll get about 2,000. But I've been doing some numbering, and I found the best way to farm these up. So if you want the best gear possible, sockets in all your gear, and a cute little mount, listen up. Your weekly assault gets you enough coalescing visions for one horrific vision. If you do the daily quests and the daily visions of N'Zoth, you'll be able to do a second run. And if you just completely no-life it and kill every rare and open up every chest every day, you'll burn yourself out, but you will be able to get a third run in each week. What I'm about to show you will get you enough for an additional 1 to 3 runs each week, which means you'll be able to upgrade your cloak potentially twice as fast. Out in the daily visions of N'Zoth, these are the instant scenarios in Vale and Uldum. You accept a quest, kill things for about 5 minutes, and then your sanity's gone and you're kicked out. That's how it normally goes. You get 1,000 coalescing visions for completing the quest. But the main important part of this video is that you can click on NPCs that refill your sanity. I've seen so many people not know this, and those NPCs respawn fast enough that if, rather than focusing on killing things, you focus on just clicking those NPCs and keeping your stamina maxed out, you will never run out of sanity and you'll be able to stay in there forever. Now, one minor clickbait of this video is that you are just automatically kicked out after an hour, so it's not technically infinite, but in reality, like, nothing is infinite, and compared to 3 minutes, whatever. It's fine, you get it, it's really good, and you can do it much longer than you may have previously thought. In 1 hour of solo testing, just running around and killing things, I got 1,300 coalescing visions and 350 mementos, which for me on day 2 was a full talent upgrade. Now, I talked with a fellow Twitch streamer, Brutal Static, who showed me all this, and he did a little better at about 500 mementos an hour. We were both running this around solo in tank spec, and we're inviting random people we come across into a party so we could all loot each other's kills. That's about what you can expect, about 400 mementos and 1,500 visions an hour, which is an extra horrific vision each week. But I'm a farmer and I like min-maxing, so let's bump it up with method number 2. Do an actual group farm. This method is very comfortable with gold makers, but if you're new to the channel, here's the rundown. These enemies force spawn. So if you get together in a group of 5 with friends or randos, or follow me on Twitch, I'll be doing group farms. There are going to be a bunch of enemies and maybe a few elites in range of any given spot. You put a tank in the middle, they just stay put and grab as much aggro as they can, hold everything in one spot. Monks are particularly good at this because they have the ox statue. But then the 4 DPS position themselves northeast, south, and west and just pull everything in from the perimeter. Now, if there are any NPCs in your range of whatever quadrant you've got, go ahead and click on them and it'll help keep you sane. But groups are great for this because you aren't just running around aimlessly through the vision trying to find something to do. You are always killing something, and that's what gets you rewards. Like killing things and looting their bodies. But they're especially good here because the elites drop items called Resilient Souls, and these restore 50 sanity to you and 3 nearby players with a 1-minute cooldown. So even without going out and clicking on those NPCs, you can refill 200 sanity to everyone in your group each minute, as long as you're killing things fast enough to get enough of those Resilient Souls in. As a general rule of thumb, a current content group farm gets about 10 kills per minute per person in the group. So a 3-person farm would get about 30 kills a minute, and a 5-person farm would get about 50 kills a minute. Pretty basic stuff, and these are just estimate round numbers to give you an idea. But if you get together in a 5-man party that's pumping, you'll pull in about 700 to 800 mementos an hour and about 2,500 coalescing visions. This is just under 2 extra horrific visions a week. Now, method number 3 is about as min-max as I can figure out, and it's actually all theory crafting. I haven't gone out and tested this. It's still only day 2. But why do 1 group when you can do 2? Tags seem to work a little differently on these guys and go above the normal 5-person tag cap. So let's say you're in a mythic raid team and everyone wants their cloaks to be as big and strong as possible, and 8 of you get into the same phase of the Vision of N'Zoth. You could form 2 4-man parties at 2 different locations, and then you put 2 people from each party at each location, so everyone gets tags at each spot. Essentially spread out your party among 2 different farming locations. Then, as long as you're running over to the other kill pile and looting every 2 minutes, you're getting double the loot. You're getting an extra 4,000 to 5,000 coalescing visions a day and an extra 1,000 to 1,500 mementos. That's 3 extra horrific visions a week. And if there isn't a cap on how many people can tag an enemy, you could even double this loot again by ramping it up to like a 20-person farm. 4 different kill piles, 5 people in each pile. That's 10,000 extra visions a day. But I don't know how that would work in practice. I don't fully understand the tags here in this particular spot, so I don't want to speculate too hard. 2 groups of 4 will for sure work and will get you a couple extra horrific visions a week. So get out there, test this out. If the knowledge of this evolves as the weeks progress, which I'm sure it will, leave your comments and any recommendations down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, like the video if it helped you out, and I hope you have a great day. Good luck and happy gold making.